Improving every day. That's the latest on Ashoka Mukpo. According to doctors at the Nebraska Medical Center, he's the Ebola patient getting treatment here in Omaha. And doctors say he might not be the last. So far, both patients treated in Omaha have been flown in. Meantime, Omahans who go to the hospital might be asked a question if they're complaining of a fever. Reporter Josh Egbert is live with this story tonight. Josh?
Well, Craig, it's a new protocol for doctors here in the Omaha area. It's the recommendation from the CDC, a simple question that they hope will ease fears and stop the Ebola virus from spreading.
Dallas situation was a wake-up call for hospitals.
When Thomas Duncan walked into a Dallas hospital in September, he had a fever and had just arrived from West Africa. But instead of asking questions of where he'd been, he was sent home with medication and later died from the Ebola virus.
They immediately kicked into high gear, I think, and it's really good.
It's his death that has prompted changes in doctors' offices and hospitals across the country.
The best way to identify those people are to ask them the travel history, and that's what all the healthcare providers in Omaha are doing.
Dr. Ann O'Keefe with the Douglas County Health Department says the Center for Disease Control made the travel question recommendation several months ago because of the outbreak in West Africa. She says it's one of the first questions asked.
And I just saw this yesterday. I took my son for a well child visit, and we filled out a form that asked us if we'd been to the countries in West Africa that are having Ebola outbreaks.
Dr. O'Keefe says with the flu season rapidly approaching, people may think they are experiencing Ebola symptoms. But she says these types of questions should ease fears of getting the virus.
It might reinforce the fact that you actually have to have traveled to these places. But if they've not been in contact with any of these places, rest assured you don't have Ebola.
Now, Dr. O'Keefe says you can expect hospitals and doctors to ask these types of questions for some time. In the meantime, the CDC has announced the creation of Ebola response teams that they say can be dispatched to any hospital within the United States within hours of receiving a patient with the Ebola virus. Reporting live from the Douglas County Health Department, Josh Egbert, KMTV Action 3 News.